It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Holy cow, guys. I cannot believe the fact that we are about to get an all-star Real Housewives cast going on a new franchise. A totally new franchise that Bravo has been teasing for quite some time. Not just Bravo, but NBC, because Bravo does fall under the NBC umbrella, obviously. We've seen quite a few crossovers, including Andy Cohen hosting a few interviews as of lately on E! Entertainment. NBC owns the new streaming service called Peacock. Peacock is obviously going to be home to so many new fun reality TV shows, amongst a lot of just regular TV shows as well, I'm sure. But NBC is in cahoots. They're ready to pull this trigger and kind of see what happens with it, especially because it's something exciting for a new exciting streaming service. Now, mind you, the Real Housewives franchise, it's not the only one that's getting a spinoff. LVP is getting a new dog show on Peacock. Real Housewives of Miami is set to film and be aired on Peacock. And now we are getting a Real Housewives all-star cast girls trip on Peacock. Now, what they're saying is that the structure of this show would be kind of like that of Summer House, where everyone comes together and they stay within close quarters meaning like a massive home, for a few weeks and see what the dynamic is like. I'm sure this is Bravo, well, technically NBC's way of cherry picking the most exciting castmates that there are, knowing who is going to not jive with who and knowing who will. And they're going to put all of them together. They're going to put them in the house and they're going to say, go. Now, when they put a statement out, they did say the girls' trips are sort of the most exciting thing to watch when it comes to watching the Real Housewives franchises. That's when we get the most excitement, when we stick all of the women in a hotel or a house together. So why would this not be the perfect spinoff? But who would be the perfect castmates to go along for this ride? I mean, there's so many questions here. And again, NBC has been teasing this for over a year, but there are rumors, and we love a good rumor as long as it's true, because if it's not, it's just wasting our time. So then technically it would probably be a fact, not a rumor. But the point is that we have a rumor, and the rumor is that our castmates will be coming from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of New York, and the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It seems like most of these women who have been seemingly picked, but also not confirmed, are almost OG status. I mean, some of them obviously aren't, and we'll get to that right now. When it comes to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melissa Gorga is obviously not an OG, but she is the sister-in-law to Teresa Giudice, however you want to say her name, and she is. Teresa's explosive. She's coming in this new season, season 11 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, with an absolute bang, with this kind of off-the-wall just statement telling one of the other women, Jackie Goldschneider, that her husband has been maybe allegedly cheating on her when he's going to the gym. Honestly, she had no sources, no nothing, and she's created quite the uproar for a premiere, but that's probably why she was picked. Melissa Gorga usually goes along with almost anything that Teresa says, because she knows that that's where that loyalty right there is what's going to secure her spot on the show. Mind you, she does go against her every once in a while when it comes to her husband or family, but it's very surface, if you notice. It's really never something like crazy off the wall. So watching them together coming into this house, if Melissa doesn't have Teresa's back, there could be a big problem. Moving on, though, we have the Real Housewives of New York City. Ramona Singer is one of our favorite OGs, from the off-the-wall eyes to the comments, the statements that she just makes. Do you remember, honestly, guys, do you remember when they went on vacation on the Real Housewives of New York and she walked into the house and there were a bunch of people lined up, just people who take care of the house, a house staff, right, to ensure that the women have the best possible stay, no different than a staff that would be at a hotel. And she walks in and she's like, look at all the servants here. Okay, so this is the kind of off-the-wall ridiculousness that is not going to fly when you start adding different personalities that might not be from your normal, everyday, regular, schmegular ensemble cast. Sonia Morgan, Bethany Frankel, Luann de Lesseps, these women know how to deal with Ramona, but cherry pick a few from some other franchises like Beverly Hills, Atlanta, and New Jersey, get some of those hot-headed tempers coming in, and they might not like Ramona coming in and saying ridiculous stuff like, oh my gosh, look at all of the servants. That might not fly with everybody. So we'll have to wait and see. Ramona, though, can't take all of the flack. She's not the only one who is on the Real Housewives of New York that says absolute off-the-wall stuff. Sonia Morgan is known to be a party girl, and I love watching her. Honestly, she's one of my favorites. Sonia Morgan says the most outlandish stuff. She's always trying to make out with everybody. She's usually, I hate to say this, Sonia, I'm sorry, but she's usually pretty inebriated on the show, or at least that's what it seems like. I mean, that's, but she puts Ramona in her place. She checks Ramona, but she's also the first one who, if you're going to check her, she'll take it. She'll let you read her. She'll get in her feelings a little bit, but then she'll come back and she'll be like, I understand, and try to have some sort of resolve. I love Sonia Morgan. I think that she would be absolutely phenomenal for this ensemble cast for the newest franchise coming to Peacock. But wait, we're not done. There are 4 more housewives allegedly set to join the new cast. So guys, moving on, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will also be contributing 2 of its main cast members as of today, Kyle Richards and Lisa Rinna. Kyle Richards-Umansky was instrumental in the beginning of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, not just in OG, but also, I'm pretty sure, partially responsible for putting this cast together. Kyle Richards comes in, and while she always tries to see the benefit of the doubt with everyone, she is fun, loving, a great partier. She has a great persona about her, but she's not going to let you completely run her over. And if she has an alliance in the house, she's not going to let you run them over either. She will be right there to check you, but sometimes she does get a little timid because she doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. So this could be interesting. However, NBC did not drop the ball when it comes to pairing Kyle up, because if this is in fact true, they put Lisa Rinna with her. Lisa Rinna is notorious for letting those iconic lips that everyone loves her for, that big iconic hair and the iconic lips, just get to flapping. Meaning she will say whatever it takes to secure that contract, whether it's with NBC, Peacock, Bravo, I don't care. I don't care if it's with the Dupins commercial. Lisa Rinna will do whatever it takes to secure that spot and obviously get spinoffs. This is an example of that. Now, is there a possibility that she could potentially get Kyle Richards in trouble with that mouth? Maybe, but at the end of the day, these women are all seasoned. They know how this works. If one person says something, just because you're grouped from the same city doesn't mean that you're held accountable too. And in the words of Lisa Rinna, maybe all of them will individually own it, right? We'll have to see. My favorite franchise, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, I saved the best for last because I love these women, especially this first one that I'm going to mention. I've met her in person. For myself, I've met her twice, actually. We had an amazing night in Beverly Hills. We went to a Mariah Carey after party. It was the most craziest night of my life, and I will never forget it. Let's just say that. Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey is an absolute sweetheart and another voice of reason. While she is seemingly always super nice and kind of laid back, and it's okay, you do your thing, I'll stay out of your business, you stay out of mine. We've seen some shady moments from Miss Cynthia Bailey, like when she invited Kenya Moore to the party that she knew Nene Leakes was coming to, and then she told everyone to act like she didn't invite Kenya or know that Nene was coming. Whatever the case was, she knows how the editing works when it comes to these reality shows. She knows how production works, and she knows exactly what she has to do in order to keep herself relevant. So while she might be an absolute sweetheart, an amazing woman, beautiful on the inside and on the outside, she knows how to keep her spot. Don't forget that. And last but not least, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is feisty. She's vivacious. She comes in and she is all over the place when it comes to what she wants and how she's going to get it. She's ruthless. Kenya Moore is iconic to the Real Housewives of Atlanta brand because she doesn't hold back, and she always gives it to you all the way. When Kenya Moore comes on and she sets her target on you, if she sets her sights on you coming into a new season, forget about it. This woman is absolutely ruthless, but in the best way for reality television possible. We've seen her and Marlo Hampton go at it, and they have gone so gutter with it. They have gone below the belt. They've attacked each other's skin, their parents, the way that they look, their bodies, their butts. They've attacked everything about each other, which sometimes can be irreparable. But with that being said, she's done it all. She's been on the show. She's had her head dragged across the reunion floor. She's had a baby on the show. She's been married, divorced. She has best friends. She's lost friends. She's built her own house. This woman can kind of do it all if she wants to. So coming into a new show, she knows exactly what it's going to take to really impress the producers. And again, I don't think that she'll stand for anybody, one, trying to talk over her, two, trying to take the spotlight, and three, getting in her way. One of the people I feel like Kenya might even clash with a little bit might be Ramona Singer, especially because Ramona sometimes comes in with those ignorant statements. And I'm sorry, Ramona, but you've seen it. You called a line of workers at a resort servants. I don't have to say any more. But there's one question that I do have when it comes to this new Bravo show. Sticking all of these women in a house almost on a sort of vacation for a few weeks. Yes, I think that would be absolutely hilarious and amazing. And what they're talking about is switching up the cast every actually they said every season, just getting a new cast and kind of refreshing it, making it fun. But what are these women getting paid? You know, we know that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and New Jersey and New York, these women make bucks. They make $500,000 plus per season. I am pretty sure every single one of them that I just mentioned make $500,000 plus per season. So if that's the case and they're all making this kind of money, will they make the same kind of money for the contract coming into a spinoff series or no? Honestly, they might, because if you think about it, Kenya Moore is a new mom. Melissa Gorga has babies at home. Teresa Giudice has kids at home. Kyle Umansky has her youngest daughter, Portia. And Lisa Rinna, she's pretty free. Some of them are pretty free, but not all of them. So if they have kids at home and they're signing up to walk away for a few weeks and let the husbands deal with it, I'm sure financially it's going to have to be worth it. But I want to know what you guys think. Guys, I have so much respect for your opinions. When you comment below, I always read them, I swear. I love seeing what you have to say. And I want to know if you think that they're going to make the same salaries or if they're going to kind of set this off as a new franchise, a new show, and pay them a lot less and just up it a tier every season. But then that wouldn't make sense, because if they up it a tier every season, they wouldn't be paying the same people because they're mixing up the ensemble cast. So it would have to be a hefty penny in order to pull off this new show. At least that's what I'm thinking. Again, I want to know what you think. I also want to know what you guys think about the potential cast, the alleged cast. Lisa Rinna, Kyle Richards, Umansky, Kenya Moore, Cynthia Bailey, Melissa Gorga, Teresa Giudice, Ramona Singer, and Sonia Morgan. Is this a cast that you guys would want to watch, or could you pass? Let me know. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, show some love, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that being said, see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.